Welcome to Alpough. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Everything's changing all the time now, isn't it changing? Everything's changing. Everything is changing. But no matter what does remain? I am an adult of my spirit. I'm an adult of my mind. I'm an adult of my thought. I am an adult of my body. I am what I think about, and so are you. You are a group of thoughts that affect you every day. And to be in the place of understanding your thoughts is the goal that Mother wants us to have. And it's for everybody, by the way. There is no, you don't have to have some requirement, okay, to be, okay? So today is a very important topic. Now, what I'm here to do is to really kind of prepare us for what the future is entailing on us. Okay, and a lot of people have been lately. I've been noticing people have been deceived. They're being deceived. Okay, here all of a sudden they come up to this place where they meet this person. This person fills them up with the things to make them believe that they can trust them. And when only later to find out they were lying and doing the whole thing just to get over on the person. This is what's going on right now. And so this is why today trust is a must. Number 172. And so trust is a must. We all have to get to that place where almost everything is a new reevaluation of everyone that's around us. Because, by the way, this whole thing that's happened to us in the last 2 years has caused this division where the person, you have to learn if you can still trust them, and also the person who can't get trust, who wants to manipulate it, we're going to call them self-centered people. You've been around them. It may take you minutes, days, weeks, months, years to figure out exactly who this person is. Okay? Because if you're a trusting person, like immediately you like to trust people, if they're friendly, if they're, they show some act of kindness or whatever. Still, it takes a while, sometimes years. It took me 50 years to figure somebody out. Okay? But then again, you have to figure them out because they're not of your higher good. All right? So today is traits to not trust someone. What are those traits? And we're going to go over a number of those things that if you don't know, you want to look for signs of that. All right. Number one, liars. You catch them in lies. Okay. You catch them in one lie. Then the next thing you know, you catch them in two. Then you catch them in 3 and 4. And maybe you've known him for a long time, but you catch him doing this, all right? Now, people lie for a number of reasons. Number one, sometimes people lie to keep the peace, okay? Sometimes people lie to keep the peace, right? Did you cheat on me? No. No, I didn't. I didn't. Really? Yeah, no. Hey, I got some money missing. Did you take it? No. Hey, did you say something? Did you tell this person that I was a so-and-so? No, I didn't. They misunderstood me, okay? So, lie to keep the peace, okay? To keep you going, all right? Lie to be important. Oh, I know so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, right? Yeah, oh, yeah, I can help you. See, I know this person, and see, They're not friends. We've been friends for a long time. All right. So they lie to be important. I've got $10,000 in the bank. I'm a millionaire. All this stuff. Okay. I'm a holy person. I'm a highly spiritual person. Okay. No matter what, they lie to be important. Number 2, manipulate situations. They manipulate situations to make them look good and to make you look bad. Some people just love to be important, and because they're not, and so they manipulate situations in order to make them look good. And when you catch them, they have no remorse. They have none. You might have seen some people, when you catch them, you don't hear from them again. Right? You don't hear from them. All of a sudden, you done found out about them, and they ghost you. Okay? And they just move on. They have no remorse. This is one of the things you really have to look in with people. Number 3, love to watch you fail. Have you noticed people like that? You tell them an idea or something and it didn't work out for you. And they love to watch you fail. And number 2, they love to say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you that wasn't going to work. I told you. And they love to see it, as well as what it does is it brings you down to them, right? Because their failure. So they want to watch you fail because of what it makes them feel good about themselves. Who can understand sometimes why people do this? Okay? Number 4, only to their benefit to make them look good. These are the ones I have my own personal issue with, okay? And a good example of someone who is only to their benefit to make them look good. Even if it's to make you look good or make you look bad, as long as they look good and they can keep the facade, okay, which it is. It's a facade. In their own mind, they think they're doing right. Okay, an example of this is giving to charity. Oops. You know me, I do not like to misspell. So, like giving to charity and telling everyone. I've noticed this a lot on Facebook. Okay? I walked up this homeless guy and I gave him $1 and took him and got him some lunch, or I donated to this charity or whatever. Okay? I don't have nothing against you, but again, if you're giving, I don't say anything to anybody whenever I give to someone, because I'm only feeling like I'm just passing on my own personal blessings that I've received. And so if I can help someone, that's fine. But again, I'm not going to go on Facebook with a picture of a homeless man that I'm handing him $1. Okay? That's just not what giving is about. It's giving without people even knowing it. Okay? And everyone not knowing it. All right? Number 5, a negative attitude. They always have, I don't think you should try that. No, man, it's gonna fail. Not go for it. Okay? Yes, you know what? Go for it. Go for it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you never know until you make an attempt to change your life for the better. This is why people settle. They settle for something that they don't want because they may be around negative people and they do not want to, go wrong with them. They don't want to seem like, you know, they're not listening, or they, even in your own mind you feel like it's not going to work. That's why it's very important that you choose the people that you tell the things that you're doing in your life. Because the number one thing that's going on here is really this huge division of everybody, families, hating each other, groups of people that don't like whatever your comment is, your opinion. This is one of the things that's going on here, is this negative attitude of people feeling that they want to control your own narrative. And these are the ones you got to figure out. You need to take stock. So if you wonder why, if you're feeling this negative attitude, if you're feeling like you don't, the friends that you have, what's the cause? And usually it starts with this negative attitude. Now, number 6, they're always right and never wrong. You know what I'm talking about. I bet some of the people are popping in your brain right now. Yeah. This person never even admitted they were wrong. You never hear them admit. Okay, so they won't admit to anything. If you catch them in a bald-faced lie, no, listen, man, I talked to Larry, man. He told me that you said I'm a snake oil salesman. And if you even catch them, they won't apologize. They won't even apologize. I'm not expecting people to apologize for everything, but when you catch someone and they don't apologize, then it's pretty much over. Okay? You can only do that so many times with someone. Okay? Apologizing does not make you a worse person. Apologizing actually makes you a better person. Because you're willing to at least admit, yeah, you know what? I might have misplayed that one. Okay? This sentence I said, that might have been a little bit over the top. Okay? It's nothing. It's nothing. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. I got no problem with that. Okay? Number 7, a professional hater. They hate everybody. Why is that? Why didn't that happen to me? You tell them something good about yourself and they're like, why didn't that happen to me? I'm like, again, how do you deal with them? Okay? And then they come up with something like, you're just lucky. You're just lucky. Well, what about that hard work? Well, you're still lucky. It's like, wow. I'm successful, and you're telling me I'm just lucky instead of like, it's like, hey, you put the good work in. You put the hard work in. You created your luck. Congratulations. Not just, hey, you're just lucky. Number 8, a hidden agenda. I'm going to pretend that I'm your friend only because I have a hidden agenda. Okay? And, women have to deal with this and the fact that, well, this guy says he's my friend, but on the other hand, all he wanted to do was get in my pants. This person was nice to me, but all they wanted to do was try and sell me something later. Okay? They have a hidden agenda. Sometimes you don't find that out for a while. But when you do, you have to identify that you cannot trust this person. Number 9, entitled. We have this going on a lot now. People are in this sense of entitlement, that they deserve this and not willing to work for this. It's an entitlement that is permeating all over. And I really think that in the generations that's coming up, this is an issue. Don't want to put in the hard work. Now, see, you know whether or not you're putting in the hard work. You go to work every day, you pay your bills. You don't feel a sense of entitlement. You just feel a sense of wanting to do the right thing. Giving to people and not feeling entitled. Okay? A kind word goes a lot longer, goes a lot further than just people who just feel entitled. Those are the people I get bored with extremely fast. So they feel a sense of entitlement, which means you're here for me. I'm not here for you. Right? You're here for me. Whatever I do for you is for you to manipulate that you're going to do something for me later. Okay? Identifying that with that person, with these people, is extremely important for you. There should be a give and receive. And if you don't feel that with that person, then that is someone you cannot trust. Okay? 10. Many enemies and no friends. They have no friends. Okay? And then they'll tell you. Okay? Because you might be a friendly person. And the next thing you know, all they're talking about is their enemies. You know, this person did this to me. This person did that to me. And this person did that to me. Now, again, you can't get away with that with me. Okay? Because I'm going to come right at you and go, well, did you do anything? What are you responsible for? Are you responsible for anything? No! Over and over and over again. They'll talk about 10 people. And they all did them wrong. But they did not do anything wrong themselves. So these are the ones you have to be extremely careful for. How do you do this? What have I always been saying? Be a professional listener. Professional. Make it your profession, especially if you're in the professional world. You must understand yourself. This is about knowing thyself. Okay? You might be one of these people I'm talking about. Well, you probably already turned off on me already. Okay? So you probably didn't clicked off on me already. All right? Excuse me. Number 11. They're charming at first. Charming. Okay? Someone is charming. Okay? Charmed can be a spell. Okay? I'm going to charm them. Charm. To manipulate. I'm going to charm you so that I can get you. Whatever that is. But being aware that when you're being charmed, okay, what are they trying to do? They're trying to put you under their spell. Okay? I've seen it many times in my own life. It took a while to even find out. But when I found out, you turn around and you walk away. Okay? Number 12. Two-faced. They're two-faced. And you can't tell which face that they're facing you at. How do you know about this? Because they gossip about people to you. They'll start talking to you about someone you may know. They'll be talking about someone you don't know. Okay, so they gossip. And so they're gossiping about people to you. then I'm guaranteeing you that they're talking about you behind your back. You know who I'm talking about. You already know. You know. You already know who they are now. This is to trigger you. Okay? This is to get rid, for you personally, to figure out how to get rid of these negative people. Now, I know it's harder with family. Of course it is. But that doesn't mean you have to hang out with them. Okay? And, you know, it is hard with family. I know that. Believe me, I know that. Okay? You know, it could be someone in your family that's the worst of all. And yes, there is a fine line with that. But again, you may not, you can still love them from a distance. But if they're bringing you down and talking behind your back, that's a problem. And tell people your secrets. Oh my gosh. And then you catch them and they deny it. I didn't say it. So your secrets, you want to keep confidential. And you should say that. You know, listen, I'm going to tell you this, but this is only between you and I. Okay? Now, if I hear somebody comes back to me, then I know it's you, the one who told them. And usually, you know when somebody talks behind your back, it usually circles back. Right? Usually it circles back. And then they don't apologize. And sometimes, you know, it's like apology doesn't work. It's like time to let them go. Okay? So trust applies to everyone. Everyone. Trust, this is the first thing. You can't be in a relationship, number one, if you don't have love. Number two, if you don't have trust. You can't go any further if you can't trust them with your feelings. Number one, with your feelings. This is very important. Right now, it's more important than any time in history. Right now. Because the whole world is changing, ladies and gentlemen. The whole world is. And it is time to face it. So more than any time in history, we are at a place where there's 7 billion people and division amongst the 7 billion here. So it is very important that we take a look, guys. Take a look. Find out. Take a stock. Who you can and who you can't. You may only find it on less than one hand. But again, I'd rather only have one person I can trust. If I can't trust anyone, at least I have one. But I have, me personally, I do have a lot of people I can trust. Okay? Not many, but I do. Because they've proven to me over the years. You know who you are. You know who you are. So, if you know someone like this, when you take this stock, if you know, Alpough was telling me to take stock. And I started to take stock and I realized there's like 4 or 5 people that have done this to me. And you may still be friends with them just because maybe you thought they could do something for you because they said they would. But if you know someone like this, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Whenever I talk to people and they're having turmoil in their life, I start talking about, well, let's talk about your friends. Tell me about some of your friends. And I'll tell them, get rid of them. Period. You heard that song, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon? Okay? Well, there's 50 ways to get rid of people you shouldn't trust. I can name you a million of them. Block them. Unfriend them. Okay? Get rid of them. Because our environment should be one of trust. Because what's going to end up happening is they're going to make you feel like you can't trust yourself. They're going to make you feel guilty. You confront them and they're going to come back on you to make you feel guilty. They might start crying. I didn't mean to do that. No, tears don't work. Anger doesn't work. Hostility doesn't work. If they can't speak to you in spiritual neutrality, which is what we talk about, when you're doing this, be in spiritual neutrality, what keeps you in, you're completely in control of your emotions. You're completely in control of your thoughts. Your spirit is still strong. And you understand. You can look out to your environment. And if it's not right for you, then you got to get out. You got to get rid of them. You do that, I guarantee your life is going to be better. In this day, this is Monday. If you're listening to this show today, tomorrow, or months from now, it still applies. You see, Mother loves you. She wants you to understand your environment. Your environment. What's your environment? She goes, know your surroundings. Know your environment. First thing and foremost, trust. Trust is a must. Hey, we got some comments here. Hello, Amanda. How you doing? Oh, somebody's got a birthday this week. You show up on your birthday, we're going to sing to you. I'm an adult of my mind, thought, love, and body. That's my wife. Excellent. And yes, Amanda agrees. Tracy, random acts of kindness is not trusting people. Right. Like our government. Right? Important because they were right and you were wrong. It's interesting that if you notice, you might be one of those people that, you admit you're wrong. Okay? But then if they don't admit it, it's, then you feel like this is a one-way relationship where you make me feel like crap. And you're making me feel like crap because you don't want to feel like crap. Okay? Actions are worth more than words. Actions speak louder words. Okay? Action speaks words. And that's why action is much more important than words. Don't tell me your words. Show me your action. It's rare to find someone who will immediately apologize. Exactly. It is. I respect those kind of people immensely. Yeah, well, why does she do that? Because what it does is it allows you to move on. Let's move on. Why stay in this, I have to be right, I don't have to, I don't need to be right, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to get it right. That's it. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. Because if it helps me get it right, then let's get it right. Apologizing does not weaken you. You are stronger because you can admit when you're wrong. This frees you. It's freeing if you feel that apologizing will help the situation. It doesn't mean you have to lie apologize. I'm just going to say it just for the peace. No, we're not talking about that. Because what that does is that weakens you. It means you're giving in. You're giving in to that person who's manipulating you. So you apologize just to keep the peace. Now, you don't want to do that either. Okay? I just want to keep the peace. Well, sometimes you can't keep the peace because who loses peace? You. Amanda, lately the biggest thing I'm meditating on is patience. The Holy Spirit has a divine time for all things to manifest, and we shouldn't be anxious, but rather calm as we wait in faith. I agree with that. Patience is everything. As a matter of fact, that's one of the subjects I'm going to cover this week is about patience. Okay, first, I have a line I always tell people. I have infinite patience with myself. I have infinite patience with myself. Why do I do that? Because I want to continue learning. I know that, yeah, man, I can make a mistake. I can say the wrong thing. I can do the wrong thing. But the main thing is to learn from it. Let it go. Be real with it. Deal with it. And let it go. Okay? Amanda, yep, I had to get rid of so many people to find out actually I'm a peaceful person and they were just creating drama for no reason. Right? Right? They want to make you, they want to steal your peace. Peace within. Remember I said, I'd rather be in peace than be happy. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness can be getting some money or having an orgasm. But being at peace is something that when we can live at that, this is the one thing Mother wants to give us, to show you, get that peace within you and guard it. Yo, man, hey, listen, man, you're messing with my peace. Okay? You're messing with my peace. That's a great line. Y'all can use it. Yo, hey, you're messing with my peace, man. Okay? All right? Let's just end this. All right? Because I'm always want to get peace. I give you peace. I give you the blessing of peace. May you have a peaceful week. May you find the right people for you to trust by your higher good. Please, I only want people that are around me that are of my highest good, and I want to push the ones who are not. The ones who want to steal my peace, who want to suck my energy. This happens. We're in a world of vampires, ladies and gentlemen. You don't believe me? It is true. Okay? There's people that want to suck your energy right out of the life of you. Because why? Because they don't have it. So, thank you all for being here. Yes. I want to read that again. Yep, and I had to get rid of so many people to find out actually I'm a peaceful person and they were just creating drama for no reason. You see? The drama queens, the drama kings, get rid of them, okay? And if you have to be distanced with some of your family, then you got to be, okay? Because right now, it is about finding our peace. So, I love you. I want you to have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.